Supercharge your Facebook ads with Klaviyo. What I'm going to share with you in this video is a literal gold. Okay, because if you don't know how to do this or you're not leveraging it for your ecom brand, then you are missing out big time. And I don't want you to. Let's talk about how to supercharge your Facebook ads with Klaviyo. Keep in mind when I say Facebook, this is including Instagram ads as well, owned by the same company. Leveraging Klaviyo and Facebook ads together will literally supercharge your entire e-commerce system if you do it correctly. So let's dive right in. How does this work? Essentially, the way it works is that you have the ability to sync your list and segments to Facebook as custom audiences. Okay. You can even create lookalike audiences because once you have custom audiences, you can create a lookalike audience. This is very powerful for retargeting. When you have custom audiences, that can be very powerful for retargeting. It's also very powerful for scaling your ecom brand. For example, running cold ads or paid ads to cold traffic, targeting lookalike audiences of your best customers. Do you understand how valuable that is? Seriously, you are given the ability. You've had it for a while. I don't know if you've leveraged this or if you even knew of this. If you're watching this, you probably didn't know about this, but you have the opportunity now to create custom audiences, lookalike audiences of your best customers based on criteria that you can set via Klaviyo and now target those people. This also gives you the ability to create truly incredible experiences for your customers. And doing so will literally skyrocket your brand like crazy. Again, if you do it correctly. Now, when you do it correctly, it allows you to scale your brand with much more profitability. It allows you to increase the average order value and the purchasing frequency of your audience. So, how can you get this set up? It's very simple. You go into Klaviyo, just set up the Facebook integration within Klaviyo, follow the steps that it gives you. And when it's time to create custom audiences, you have to match them up one for one. Meaning, in Klaviyo, you create segments, right? So let's say we have a VIP segment. In Facebook, you're going to have to create a custom audience before you even set this up. Or not set up the whole thing, but like before you create a custom audience. Because essentially what's going to happen is you're going to go in Klaviyo, you're going to create a new custom audience through Klaviyo, and you're going to have to match up that segment with the custom audience you went into Facebook and built. So keep the same naming convention or put whatever naming convention you desire, just ensure that it's easily recognizable. And it's simple, you sync them. It does take about a day for them to get synced. But the cool thing with custom audiences is that they update every hour with the Klaviyo sync. So as people leave a particular segment, they will be removed from that particular custom audience. And this is great because it allows you to be more precise with your messaging. It allows you to be more precise in your execution with your marketing strategy. Now, you will need a minimum of 100 profiles. These are simply data points that you need to feed Facebook. And obviously, the more, the better. Keep in mind, it will sync Klaviyo contacts and Facebook accounts based on info provided. What that means is a Klaviyo contact, you will give that to Facebook. So it essentially will give an email to Facebook. Facebook will take that email, cross-reference it with the data on its platform to see if it matches up with a particular Facebook account. If it does, it will use it. If it doesn't, it won't use it. So you will see discrepancies in audience size between both Klaviyo and Facebook. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Now, what I really want to talk to you about is some strategy and how you can leverage Klaviyo and Facebook to supercharge your ads, thus scaling your brand incredibly well. Now, well, let me get a quick sip of water. Some ways to segment. Well, before I even dive into that, so in this section, I want to kind of have it as a free flow section. Obviously, I have some things written, as you can see, but I do want to just kind of riff off of this because I do have a lot of insight for this. Now, I'm not going to turn this into a Facebook ads masterclass. And while I do have 5 to 6 years of e-commerce Facebook advertising experience, um, that's not what this video is going to be. Okay. But since it is free flow, or I'm wanting to go free flow, I am going to ramble a bit. And I may ramble about things that are more in tune with Facebook. And if you're familiar with Facebook, take note of it, take advantage of it, and use it for your benefit. So, tapping into what I've actually written here, some ways to segment can be based on engagement at all levels, okay? From emails, whether they've been opened or not, whether they've been clicked or not, to the store, people browsing the store, people browsing specific products, and purchasing behavior. Okay, so that could be people that haven't purchased, people that have purchased, first time buyers, second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever. However you want to chop it up, you can, and and it will be super beneficial. So at each of those levels, you can actually get even further dialed in, leveraging recency and frequency. Sound familiar? If you watch my segmentation video, it should sound familiar because that's precisely what I touched on, which was RFM analysis. And that's what you want to leverage when building out your segments. Now, I'm not going to get super deep on the segmentation strategy. I want you to go watch that video because that video alone is about a high converting, highly profitable segmentation strategy that I personally leverage. So in the top right corner, there should be a little card or a little pop-up thing. Click it, watch the video. You can come back to this one or you can watch it after. But obviously, the better you segment, the better your audience is. The better your audience is, the better results you'll get with your ads. Let me repeat that. The better your segment, the better your audience is. And when you have better audiences, you have better targeting. When you have better targeting, you have better messaging. When you have better messaging, you get better conversions. So instead of spending $1 and getting $2, $3 back, if you do this correctly, you should be able to spend $1, get 10, 12, 15, $20 back. Again, I'm not going to dive deep on segmentation strategy, but this is all the more reason to go watch that video and really refine and hone your segmentation strategy. Now, the more custom you get with your segmentation strategy, the better results. However, in my segmentation video, you can find a highly profitable segmentation strategy that I personally default to, like I said already, when I need to get quick wins. And to be frank, sometimes I don't even change it when I'm working with a particular client just because of how well it works. Now, you can even dial in on specific interests. Okay, you can create more personalized advertising on that. Leverage email to test offers, then create a lookalike audience on Facebook/Instagram to target with a tried and true offer. Do you see the power that you can now wield with Klaviyo and Facebook, with retention marketing and paid traffic marketing? Okay, this is powerful. So let me break this down. In Klaviyo, you have the ability to collect custom profile properties. And you should. When you do this, when you do it at scale, you're going to have an audience that is made up with these custom profile properties. And you can segment them out based on a particular custom profile property. When you do this, you're getting a hyper targeted audience, which then you can push as a custom audience to Facebook. But before you even do that, you have an audience that now you can go test offers with for free. You don't have to spend money on ads to test offers. You can test your offers through email. And when you have a tried and true offer, you can then push this audience to Facebook and run ads with that tried and true offer. And again, this is going to allow you to get better returns on ad spend. When you're running ads, you want to stay congruent with your branding across channels. Okay? I feel like that's a very clear and obvious thing that you should be doing. But I just wanted to remind you, keep that in mind. And advanced targeting strategies, this is something that I can go really in depth in. It does deserve its own video. So if you want to see that, comment down below and let me know so that I know I should put the time into that video. Otherwise, I'll just keep it for myself. um, but it's certainly worth you taking the time to learn how to best leverage this whole process, right? Leveraging Klaviyo and Facebook together. Like other things, it's important to learn the framework and tailor it to your situation. I guarantee you will see massive results if you can create a custom strategy for your own brand or one you serve and use these two platforms to work together. Okay, that's very important. Now, some free flow, some things I want to talk about that I haven't written down. Custom audiences. Leverage them in your retargeting to supplement, to complement your emails. Use it with your welcome flow. Use it with your cart abandon. Use it with your browse abandon. You can chop it up in so many different ways. You can get this so dialed in, and you will be able to generate incredible results. That's the only way I can put it. You will be able to generate incredible results, and it's not just improving your Facebook ads in terms of ROAS, but it's supercharging the entire e-commerce system that you are running, that you are operating. Okay. Let's see what else. I'm gonna do a quick pause here so you guys are not just sat here watching my video as I think. So I'm back. I don't know if you're able to see that cut. That's all I want to touch on. I'm gonna leave it at that. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Again, I'd really appreciate it because you know just how valuable this video is, just how valuable this process that I've shared with you is from an ecom founder perspective and even a service providing perspective. Also, subscribe. Subscribe so you can stay updated with more awesome videos like this from yours truly. And I will see you in the next video.